Oh, I like yours. I like yours.
I'd like to have one of yours right now.
Oh man, trust me, I was in line bright and early before the show this morning to get mine. I told y'all peppermint mocha season is officially here, so we are ready for it.
Best thing about Christmas.
I love it. Welcome everybody to Zia Comic Weekly as we get ready to nerd out for the next half hour and highly caffeinated today. I This thing is
You even made a
amazing.
banner for it.
I know. I
Somebody
know
was a
we gotta
little hyped.
gotta celebrate the peppermint mocha. My eyes have not that's the first time I've blinked in like 6 hours. So we're okay.
Uh,
Oh, Corey's here with you guys. I saw McRib. Mr. McRib is in the house. Did you finally get the McRib?
I've had a few.
Oh,
I just uploaded my video review of the McRib too.
this could be the final McRib we have if
They've
they
said that
discontinue
before.
it.
This is not the first time they've said farewell.
Yeah, they're trying to play with us, and it'll come back. I mean, it's like think Michael Jordan in the '90s, retire, but they'll come back.
I was thinking like those furniture stores who start going out of business sale until next week.
I know it is your last chance for our Christmas sale before we have our New Year's sale, before we close our doors.
President's Day. Yeah, everything. Yeah,
It's like, wait, did they go a full calendar year and they still haven't closed? What is going on here?
they're not going anywhere. The
Yeah,
McRib's here to stay.
that's right. I mean, obviously, we can't get the McRib permanently on there, but we'll
In
enjoy it
Germany
while
and
it's.
Luxembourg, you can. It's a permanent
Is
part of
it?
their menu. Oh yeah, I went down the rabbit hole of uh, looking up McRib facts.
Hey, we don't just enjoy this food; we research this food. Okay,
That's right.
it's a lifestyle.
But you know how those Germans are, they'll eat anything.
Oh man, and McRibs is definitely one that I wish we could. You could get rid of the. Nah, I kind of like the filet fish. No, we won't get rid of that one. I was gonna say, what can we trade in exchange? But I like the filet fish.
Really?
I
You're
do.
one of the few. I've
I
never
man,
heard anybody. I've never even seen anybody order the fillet of fish.
I order it usually around a certain time of season, and usually between Easter. He's like, yeah, you'll have a filet of fish. Yeah, that's usually around
Well,
that
I think
time.
that's the only reason they added it to their menu for
Exactly.
that.
So you're like,
Yeah.
and then everybody else tried to copy it, and it just didn't turn out too well for a lot of these places.
Long John Silver's has been doing some good business with fish.
Yeah, yeah, they've managed to just to stay open because of uh, people always looking for fish. Last time we saw each other, Halloweenfest 2022. Man, was it crazy.
Big success, man. I saw the candy line. That was backed up all the way down the street. I'm glad they closed the street off because it was a long line.
Yeah, long line costume contest. Shout out to you guys. I mean, the costume contest, everyone's talking about just the originality. I
Yeah,
mean, there wasn't that many, store-bought costumes. A lot of costumes that were homemade this year.
yeah, and like I said, this area, other areas I've lived in, it's been people are I guess lazy and just go on Amazon, but here these guys they go outside the box, and I loved Martine's. At first, I was like, "Is he Prince?" Oh wait, no, he's one of those dudes from Hamilton.
Thank you, because right as soon as he walked up to me, I was like, "Oh, of course, Martin." I don't know why I didn't think about it. And then finally it all clicked. Troy, when I tell you, I started noticing things about Martine, like Martine was growing facial hair. And I was like,
He
why
can
is
do that.
Martine? Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait, why is Martine growing facial hair? And then when the costume, I was like, and I had to ask him, I was like, so is that why you were growing your facial hair? He's like, yeah, I was trying to grow it out. So, I mean, dude was fully committed to his costume. So, but yeah, it was really good. So Martine, I gotta say, Martine wins Halloween around here because his was one of the best.
Yeah, like I said, I thought he was Prince until I looked down and saw the boots. I'm like, wait, Prince didn't wear those.
You know what
So,
scares me, Troy, is I bet you if we were to ask Martine who's Prince, he wouldn't know.
huh?
Yeah, he's that
Prince
young. He's all
William over
Prince.
in England?
I know he's all Prince Harry. What?
Yeah, of
No,
course, Prince Harry'd be the one he would know.
he's like, no, not Prince Harry. So, yeah,
Oh,
no, he definitely he won Halloween. But as far as the costume contest, that family category was the best, man. We saw Breaking Bad, like all the characters.
that was Breaking Bad slash Better Call Saul because he had Kim and Saul in there as well.
Yeah, so they went out we actually got a picture with them. We saw them sitting on a bench. It's just like nothing. They were sitting on a bench and we're like, "Can we bother you for a picture really quick?" I think they were waiting for things to start, and we were already taking photos with them. So, yeah, we got a
Yeah,
picture
they
with them.
came. We've got a picture of them in the store. I think
Yeah.
they won. Didn't they win that category?
Yeah, they won family category.
Because I know as soon as they got their gift card, they walked right off the stage and into the store and
They didn't
immediately
wait.
spent it.
Oh,
No,
man.
they immediately
My
spent that money.
my costume, man, I tell you, I didn't get a chance to see you when I had my costume in, but let's just say that was the worst decision I ever made because I'm used to it being cold around this time.
Uh-huh.
I maybe
Even
sweat off about 10 pounds being in that
even when it's
costume.
cold out, you wear those things and you start sweating. Because I was wearing that mask and the whole inside, I moisturized my face because the whole inside was just like a sauna.
No, and I gotta say thank you to Hamilton because he had to help me get in that costume. So, to the parents that saw Hamilton putting things inside of a potato, it was me and yeah, yeah, it was interesting. So, of course, with those costumes, those inflatable costumes, they have a zipper in the back,
Yep. Then you
and
got to turn on
Martine
the fan.
so Martine's helping me, and then at one point, and I'll share this with everybody. I think I may have said it on the air. I don't think I fully explained what happened, but so we get in the costume, right? Its sun is right on top of the potato. So I really am turning into a baked potato. Um, and I'm sweating and I'm wearing this gray shirt, and I'm like, well, I don't want it to, when you sweat and you see all the sweat stains. So in that costume, I take my shirt off and I tell Martine, here, I'm gonna pass you my shirt. And Martine's like, "Are you naked under that costume?" But I'm so hot in there that I'm just like, "Hey, man, I had an undershirt on." So people are walking by, and literally, I'm handing Martine articles of clothing.
You're gonna
So
pop out of there naked like Ace Ventura with that rhino.
that's what I was thinking, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, these poor kids and families that are looking like, what is he doing to that potato?"
Mr.
So
Potato ate Joey.
So then he's passing me things inside. So I need a microphone. He's passing me on. So it just literally looks like he's just sticking his hand in this potato and passing talking points, microphones, water. I had a whole setup inside of that potato, but it was just too dang hot.
It was just like another office.
Oh man. And then it was so weird. I felt so disconnected from everybody because they're having a conversation and look at pictures later. I was like, why am I like staring at a wall? Like they forgot to aim the potato towards the crowd.
You could have just fell asleep in there like Costanza. Just
At one point, I pulled up a chair, and you can't even tell that I was sitting down. I was like, "Okay, cool." So, that's how big the costume was,
it
but,
was pretty big.
yeah, I need to rethink my costumes for Halloweenfest next year because having something like that was not a good idea, and then by the time I saw you, I was like, "Man, I got out of that costume a long time. I couldn't do it. I'd have passed out if I'd have stayed in that costume."
Yeah, I wore that. I think I kept mine on the whole night, and by the time I pulled it off, it was just it made that that suction sound when you just
Yeah. No, those are the worst because especially after you're like then you take that nice deep breath where you're like,
oh, it doesn't smell like rubber.
Yeah, but at least, we sweat. I can honestly say I think I lost about 3 pounds wearing that suit for the 2 hours that I had it on, but
I
it
might
was
have lost that, but I'm pretty sure I gained it back the next day.
make ribs and peppermint mochas, bro. That's how we gain it back.
I'm waiting for the Shamrock Shake.
Oh, yeah, that will be next on the list. Next time you guys see one of these episodes, whenever they have it, you're gonna see us doing this. So, yeah.
Shamrock. Yep.
We'll be ready for it. Let's get into the holiday season since we've now finished Halloween. A lot of stuff dropped as far as when it comes to the holiday season. First off, Guardians of the Galaxy will be having a holiday special. Looks really good.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't think it's a full length. I think it's one they're considering it a short. It's half
Yeah,
hour, I think, somewhere around that. But yeah, it's kind of like the the Star Wars holiday special that we don't mention.
yeah.
Hopefully, this will be better.
Hopefully, and I mean, I like they're including Kevin Bacon into this. So
So
It's
that's if you're playing, the 9 degrees of Kevin Bacon, there's your another connection point.
yeah, there you go. Kevin Bacon. I think we're gonna see I don't think we're gonna see a lot of Star-Lord, though. I think this one is gonna be based around them trying to make Star-Lord happy. Probably couldn't afford the money to have him there, but
Uh,
everybody else is gonna be a part of the movie, I think.
yeah, I don't know how much money he gets now, but I think Batista makes quite a bit too, and he's in it.
Yeah, so I
So
think, they're like, "Well, we'll choose the humor side of all this." So, Guardians of the Galaxy special, I think it's perfect, man, because, it's gonna be a while till we get Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and then you get that lighthearted we like the cameo from Thor, so why not a
yeah.
holiday special?
Well, which holiday are you talking about? Because I think we've been forgetting about Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Everybody's going straight from Halloween to Christmas. There's
yeah.
another month in between there, guys.
No. Well, I mean, I guess they could do Guardians of the Galaxy, the hunt for a turkey. I don't know how that would have worked out, but I mean, and that's another thing. This movie is going to be coming out around the time of Thanksgiving, so
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess with calling it the holiday special, they're trying to encompass all of it and not
yeah.
just Christmas. But it's from what I can see is kind of geared toward Christmas.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So yes, Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special will be coming out. Be on the lookout on your Disney Plus One holiday movie. And the trailer dropped for it, I believe yesterday, the day before. We're getting a Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds Christmas movie.
Yeah, I've seen that one in the making. They did. Man, this must have been a year ago. They were posting stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
one. Was this one of those movies that they like had to delay because of COVID?
I'm not sure. I just remember seeing the TikTok where they were singing that "I can be brown, I can be black," with that thing.
Yeah.
They were filming this movie. That shows you how far in advance they start filming these movies before they hit the theater.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
can't wait, man. Those are two of my most favorite comedic actors. So
It's gonna be it looks I saw the trailer this morning before we jumped on, and they're saying it's another take on A Christmas Carol. It's called Spirited, and it's got Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds, and Octavia Spencer. They're all gonna be a part of this, and it looks like it's setting up to not just be your typical, "Oh, I'm the ghost of Christmas past," and it looks like Ryan Reynolds is gonna add his little spin towards a holiday movie.
I lately he can't do any wrong. Everything he touches is like ever since Green Lantern, is everything's been golden for him.
Yeah, everybody gets one bad movie, so, yeah,
I
that was
liked
his.
Green Lantern.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, they
I
could have
was
picked a better villain, but I liked the movie.
I didn't really care for it just because I was like, they could he I don't know. I guess when you compare it to some of his other roles. And then again, I was kind of used to seeing him in these rom-com movies. So it was tough for me to really superhero Ryan Reynolds? Not really. I mean, he was in that R.I.P.D. movie. That was pretty cool.
I liked it too. But with the
That
Green
was
Lantern movie, you got to see Kilowog, you got to see Sinestro, which I'm surprised they haven't done a follow-on movie for Sinestro.
yeah.
You got to
Dwayne
see
The
all
Rock
the other
Johnson, get
cool.
to it.
Yeah, I would love to see a follow-on to Green Lantern.
I just yeah, obviously he made a different he went a different direction with his, superheroes, and, I don't know, I just didn't really care for it at the time, but then again, it is tough to really, lock into a DC movie because you just never know what the future is.
There is one. They're all none of them are connected. They're all standalone.
Oh my gosh, so, yeah, we're, of course, being on the lookout for that one. It looks like that movie is gonna be coming out next Friday on Apple TV Plus. Actually, it hits theaters November 11th, and then Apple TV Plus will be on the 18th for this movie. So if you have Apple TV Plus, or if you're getting a 7-day membership, you might wanna wait till the 18th to check that one out. So,
Or pirated off BitTorrent somewhere.
that too. I mean, you guys could do that one too. It's a
I've never done that, but you
what are you
could.
talking about? You never I don't even what is that? Is that Bitcoin?
Yeah, I don't do any of those illegal activities.
Speaking of holiday movies, I gotta ask you, best holiday movie. If you were to put what is the best holiday movie out there, what would you think?
Ever of all time?
Just your personal opinion, all time. What you thinking? Die
This is
Hard?
gonna be controversial. I'm gonna go with Die Hard.
Are you really?
Yeah, I know a lot of people say it's not a Christmas movie, but I say it is.
If you watch it, it is a Christmas movie. It happens on Christmas. The theme, it is a Christmas movie. It really is. Like,
I,
I
I
don't know
I'm
why
putting it
people are
there.
fighting it. It is a Christmas movie.
That's every Christmas you got to watch that, and you got to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Those are two
That
mainstays of the holiday.
the Jim Carrey version or the recent, animated one?
Actually, I like both. The
Yeah?
animated just a hair above Jim Carrey's, but both of them I thought were pretty good.
The animated one wasn't too bad, the ones that, the creators behind the Minions, Illumination, that version was
Mhm.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I'm good with either one. For me, I would have to say Home Alone 2.
yeah, I can get
Home Al
behind that.
Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1. I know some people are gonna be mad at that statement. I preferred Home Alone 2 over Home Alone 1, and I think that's one of the best Christmas movies.
It's up there. Yeah, you left out Jingle All the Way.
Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a
You got to
good
have
one. With
Schwarzenegger at Christmas.
with Sinbad and yeah, oh, man, that's a good one. So, Arnold Saving Christmas, there you go. So, yeah, no, for me, it's Home Alone. But, it's I'll tell you, Troy, this is a little weird. For some reason around the holidays, I always seem to watch all the Rocky movies, and I think that's because AMC always puts them on. So that's become kind of a tradition. It's like, "Oh, we're gonna watch Rocky." And so we go through the Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. And,
That would take you all of Christmas break to watch all of them.
it pretty much does because they I don't know if they ran out of content or TV shows or Walking Dead's not coming back. I don't know what's happening, but you go on to AMC and they got a Rocky movie on. You're like, "Well, I guess we're watching Rocky." So
Yeah, the
Rocky
first
is my
three.
Christmas movie.
Yeah, the first three Rockies you can't go wrong. After that, I'm kind of indifferent.
Yeah, it was until they did the Creed series. I've actually been a pretty big fan of the Creed series.
I haven't watched it
So
yet.
pretty good. 1 and 2, definitely great, especially with 2, they filmed a little bit of it in dimming. I thought that was pretty cool.
I did
And
not know that.
oh, yeah, it was actually, out there towards, a little out there towards, middle of nowhere in dimming. It was pretty cool to
Anything
see, like, it.
recognizable in the background?
Definitely those mountains. Once you see those mountains, you're like it for those that, grew up in the Deming area, you see that little mountaintop, you're like, "Yep, that's where they're at."
There's dimming.
That mountain. I don't know what the name of the mountain is, but it's that mountain right there.
It's the dimming
And
mountain.
the Deming Mountain, we'll call it that. Yes, the Rocky movies, the Creed movies, those are my holiday treats. So, I like those movies.
Not holiday movies that are your guilty holiday pleasures.
Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that one. We are gearing up for, of course, Black Panther: Wakanda
Oh,
Forever, which comes out next week. I've seen a lot of people on social media already getting their tickets ahead of time. Usually, you hear
mm.
about the pre-orders, but even around here, a lot of people are getting their tickets and getting ready for Black Panther. Lot of hype for this movie.
I still haven't seen Black Adam. I'm so behind.
I think at this point, Troy, I think we're just waiting for it to go to HBO Max. We haven't had time to go see it, so we might
I'm
just
telling you.
HBO Max it.
Yeah, I mean, it took the box office 2 weeks in a row, so it didn't have that second week slump, which in my mind tells me it must be pretty good.
Yeah. So, and let's just say it, we'll give a Black Adam another week because nothing other big is coming out. So we'll see Black Adam be number one this weekend, more than likely. But yeah, next weekend that is going to belong to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So much to dissect with this. I mean, you got Namor that's coming. I'm
Right.
excited about that part because of all the trailers and all the exclusive behind the scenes, they have been planning this one forever, and it's gonna definitely I think it's gonna exceed expectations.
Yeah, Namor's a tough character 'cause he's that one everybody loves to hate. He's
Yeah.
in no other way to put it. In the comics, he's kind of douchey, but he's that good kind of douchey. You like a good villain, and that he is a very good villain.
Yeah, there was I saw a clip where he makes his first appearance in Wakanda and they ask, "Who are you?" And he says, tells them their name and then he says, "Well, my enemies call me a Namor." And then
Yeah,
just the way oh my gosh, man, I was like, "Ooh, it's gonna get serious."
yeah.
It looks good.
Well, in the movies, I think they're tying Namor to the ancient Aztecs or Mayans. I can't remember one of those
Yeah.
the old civilizations. Basically saying that's they were the founders of Atlantis, and then it sunk, and he's a fierce protector of his people. I'll
Ah,
just put it that way.
it's gonna be, man, it's gonna be rocking, man. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I believe the soundtrack is gonna be coming out this Friday, which saw Rihanna first song in like 6 years. So there's definitely a lot
Yeah,
going into this, not just from the video, but from the music standpoint of it. You're gonna get a lot from Black Panther.
I'm just wondering if she's going to have a cameo somewhere in the movie. If that was
I was
part of the deal to entice her to come back to do a song.
I was thinking that too. There was so they I guess they had a premiere not too long ago. And there was a lot of people there that I'm just like, okay, is there a cameo involved? Because we saw a lot of WWE superstars there. There were a lot of wrestlers there that have been trying to do the acting thing as of late. And I'm wondering, okay, is there a cameo involved with this? And then, of course, the Rihanna thing, and then just some social media stars that we've seen on there. Some of these that have blown up on TikTok. They're at this premiere. So I'm like, okay, why are you there? And are you giving out spoilers that you're a part of this movie? So,
I don't know. I haven't heard, but they've been keeping it pretty hush hush,
yeah.
which
So
is not. Well, I guess Tom Holland's not in it, so there's nobody to give us leaks.
that's true. So we know Spider-Man isn't going to show up anytime soon. So, and if he does, then major kudos to him because
Yeah, he would have already told
nobody
us multiple times.
he would have told us the ending and we wouldn't even have to go to TikTok to find that. So, yeah, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever next Friday will definitely be. I think that's the movie that goes number one for the rest of the year until, of course, this movie right here. Avatar: The Way of the Water trailer dropped yesterday. Did you get a chance to see it?
I've seen the old trailer. I haven't seen the new one yet.
Saw it. Looks really good. Looks, I mean, amazing. Definitely was worth the wait. It looks like. I mean, there's a
Did
lot of
they
special
add
effects.
much to this new trailer?
I mean, you're definitely gonna see a lot more storyline. I gotta go back and watch the first one. I tell you, I can't even remember a lot of the first one because it was 9 years ago.
All you
But
got to remember is Jake Sully.
yes, so I mean, there's definitely a lot. I'm like, okay, and I can't even remember this. Did somebody die that they're remembering?
Sigourney Weaver's character died,
I think so.
and they
So
buried her
there's
under the life tree.
yes, okay, that makes sense. So there's a connection, I guess, between the daughter and the mom, and so there's definitely a lot to take in, as far as when it comes to, what's gonna be coming from this next one. And if I'm not mistaken, you said the filming with this one, they did a lot, not just this one, but there's another, I guess, another
They
Avatar.
did the next two or three. I can't remember, but they filmed multiple ones. So I think we're getting this one. Is it next year? And then the year after, we're getting another one.
So this one is coming out December 16th, so
Ah,
next
so
month.
this year. Wow.
So then it looks like this month, next month, and then next year we'll get another Avatar. So yeah, I think we're about to see Avatar after waiting 9 years. I think now we'll, or not even 9 years. It was 2009 when the original one came out. So yeah, apparently I don't know
Yeah.
how to do math.
When that third one comes out, all these places are going to be showing marathons of all of them in a row.
Yeah, man. Good luck to y'all if y'all could do that because this movie's gonna be 3 hours and 10 minutes, and the last one was not short.
Take your empty Gatorade bottle in with you so you don't miss any scenes.
They're like, "You haven't left once?" Be like, I came Saturday, it's Sunday now, and I'm still on part 2."
They did that with Lord of the Rings one time, and oh my god,
Oh,
I couldn't hold it.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that, or I'd have to pace myself at that point. Like, "Okay, I'll have a sip every hour, and we'll see."
Dehydrate yourself.
I know, just be there. I'm ready to go home at this point. So, Avatar: The Way of the Water drops December 16th, and it, like I said, man, it looks really good.
I'm
It's
gonna have to check that trailer out when I get offline
uh,
here.
it's worth it. One movie that I think we'll be watching next year, though, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
I'm not a big. Well, we talked about this. We're not big scary movie stuff, but when you mix your horror in with
With your childhood.
classic children characters, this looks so dumb that it might be good.
I you know, I everybody thought it was a fake. Everybody thought, okay,
Oh,
somebody no, this is a real movie. Blood and Honey is coming.
well, they did one with the banana splits. last year or the year before, where the animatronics came to life and like Five Nights at Freddy's type stuff started killing people.
Yeah. So, they got the official release date for this movie, February 15th. Perfect, right? Right after Valentine's Day.
Valentine's,
Yeah,
yeah,
there you go. "Hey, honey, let's go see a movie, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and
yeah.
Honey."
I heard it was a romantic movie.
"Did you want a romantic comedy? Let's go see it." It
It's
looks
a
very
rom com.
yeah, so I'm excited to see that one, and like you said, we're not exactly a big fan of the horror movies, so it'll be intriguing just for
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be scary or is it going to be more over the top silly? That's the question.
I don't know, because there's some that will make me not wanna go to sleep after watching it, and there's some that I'm gonna be like, "Why did I just waste my money on this movie?" So, I hope it's the first one and I didn't waste my money.
How can
So,
you make Winnie the Pooh scary?
if this works, and
Just
I
stabbing people? Oh, bother.
"Huh, where's the honey?" Uh, if this works, though, will they do this to the other characters? Not Winnie the Pooh, but, I mean, are we gonna see a Muppet Babies? I don't
The
know.
Muppet Massacre?
Right, like, are we gonna get there is a movie out there, if you remember, there was a movie about Muppets and detectives and all that, was not I can't remember the name of it, but it was not a safe movie for people to go see.
Yeah, the one with, what's her name? The chubby woman's in everything now.
Oh,
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, and you just can't
yes, I
think of it.
can't think of the name,
But
but
anyway,
it was a very bad movie. I
it's
mean,
very
not like
adult.
way too adult, and it's sad because parents are like, "Oh, it's got puppets in it, let's go watch it." Don't take your
No,
kids to
no,
watch
no,
that
no.
movie. You skip that movie immediately. When they say rated R, they mean rated R. So,
Oh, it's a hard R.
yeah, just it's bad. I don't know. This could be if it like I said, if it's good, it's good. You're gonna see more of these, oh, Snoopy goes wild or something. Snoopy meets Cujo. I don't know, man.
Snoopy and the Red Baron takes a new meaning.
Right. I mean, it's bound to happen. It really is if this is successful. So let's just let it happen with Winnie the Pooh, and then after that, move forward, okay? Because let's not ruin my whole childhood because it's just gonna
Oh,
be dark.
8-2 Kermit?
Where's Miss Piggy? You're eating her.
Yeah.
What?
You remember
How
that
was
glazed
the sandwich?
ham?
Yeah, there you go. Enjoy. Oh my
That
god.
Swedish chef?
Please don't do that to me, guys. Please don't. What do we got going on at Z Comics? What's been going on with you guys? I know you guys had a very busy weekend. A lot of stuff out there downtown.
Yeah,
How
I
did
mean,
it go for you guys?
Halloweenfest followed up by Zombie Walk was just crazy.
Yeah,
Then this Friday we got the Fine Arts Flea Market, the first Friday. That's always a huge crowd. So I mean, come down, check that out. I think they're doing the car show again, and all the artists will be set up. It's they draw a big crowd. Uh, Saturday's always big with flea market, the farmers market going on. Going into November, we're going to have our big Black Friday sale on Black Friday, of course. It's just going to be, instead of having a different discount for every stupid little thing in the store, it's just going to be a blanket discount on everything.
nice.
We're probably going to have an incentive. You spend X amount, you'll get entered into a raffle for whatever item we decide to put up in the raffle.
Okay,
So yeah, November. Other than that, I think November's kind of open at this point. We got a lot of stuff in the beginning, a lot of stuff at the end. It's just the middle's kind of empty. That's when we get to sit down and breathe.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm like thinking. Like, okay, once we get to a certain point, like I think right now we're in the middle of like, okay, I can relax, and then once Thanksgiving happens, then it's like, okay, get ready for it again. So
Yep.
maybe I might take a day off. Who knows? We'll see. I can schedule one of those. I
Now
think I
you'll be
can.
on call.
That's how it always works, man. If they want to follow you on the socials, how can they stay up to date with Zia Comics?
We're all over the interwebs. We got the Facebooks, Instagrams, or as the kids call it, the Insta.
The
We're
Insta.
the we're on Twitter for the meantime. until Elon Musk kicks us off, I guess.
I was just about to say that. I was like, how long y'all gonna be on Twitter for?
He's trying to charge to get your blue verified check mark now, and I don't know. That place has turned into a madhouse on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer we'll be there. We're on YouTube and last of all TikTok.
That's right. Give him a follow on the TikTok. I think we're on Twitter. I don't can't even remember we're on Twitter anymore. But you can catch us on Facebook, Hot 103's Big Show. Find us on the Instagram or the gram at Big Show FM, Big Show on the FM, and then myself
What's
on
your
TikTok,
Insta?
my Insta. Uh, then on the TikTok. I don't know what they're shortening it down to
The
on TikTok
talk.
yet. The talk. Yeah, find me on the talk at Joey on the FM. And yeah, you guys can stay up to date with
We're going to
all
start that, and from now on, we're calling it the talk.
the talk. Join us on the talk. I'm gonna actually change the banner that says follow Zia Comics. It's just gonna literally just say join them on the talk. So I'm literally changing it right now. Hold on, let me
As we speak.
as we speak. You want to talk about instant gratification? That's what this show is
We're
all
gonna
about. Look, look, look,
we're
look
gonna
one.
make that a thing.
We're stepping up the budget in 2023. I'm telling you that right now. Look, boom. Join them on the talk today.
Heck yeah.
Guys, this has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. Of course, we appreciate y'all nerding out with us for a half hour. Remember to stay up to date with us. Catch us here every Thursday where we talk some of your favorite movies, some of your favorite comic book stuff. We'll talk about horror movies. We'll everything. You name it, we're talking about. Till then, we'll see y'all next week.
Later, nerds.